Welcome back, gamers. I'm just showing you a bit of this for, I don't know, the things that you may see in the future. Especially that. If you're wondering what that is, basically you can blame my sister for that one. Anyway, today's plan is to finally mess with the RIP lever. Hold on, let me just there. I think that'll do, right? Oh my god. Hold on, can I like... That'll do. That'll do. It's always so finicky to make it match, you know? Anyway. Like I was saying, we are messing with this lever. Cause, I mean, Cloud Day it's been going good, but, I mean, we only got 2 levels left, and I feel like that right there is not too interesting of a thing to do, and it can just be, like, something to do with something else on the side. But, I mean, I've been very curious for a while if this is, like, not only... Because, as you know, like, permadeath, but also one lawnmower, but also, like, a hard mode. I don't know, but I did get partially spoiled in a trailer that it may make the game hard and it will change up the music. So I feel like the best way to test that would be right here. Because why else would these levels be here is my main question. Why would these be here if they were intended to be, like, raising up the difficulty? And as you can see, Cloudy Day doesn't have an option for that because it's probably either way too freaking hard or, I don't know, maybe you need experience to beat the normal levels first. So, this is what we're doing. I'm not even going to do Zengarn. If you want to see Zengarn, feel free to go to the very end of the video. But let's do this. Because I'm extremely curious what's going to happen. I'm immediately noticing, because like I said, I got a bit spoiled. Nothing has changed. I was expecting, like, a purple ominous glow or something, but I don't see a single damn thing wrong with the back. It's weird. Is that... Let me just, before we do this... Let me see if that's how it's gonna look like through here. Yeah, see? More zombies are coming. And right when I misplace my lawnmower again. But you got this, no messing around. If even one zombie gets past, it's bye-bye brain. And 4 out of 5 doctors say that's bad. See, like, that's different. So why is the bonus level like that? I'm still gonna try it, but I'm hoping it's harder. I mean, we did these with so much ease last time. Okay, that should not be able to be unselected. You need to fix that. That's not acceptable at all. I also did know something while editing. They removed something here. Which I believe is the sunglasses. Because those are no longer here. So you need to put those back. I don't know why you removed those. I'm not noticing any differences. Okay, good. Well, this is odd. It's, well, it's easy. I don't know what's going on. I honestly think, like, this may be a glitch. Like, I'm not supposed to be able to access the bonus levels through RIP mode. Or if I am, then they're not supposed to be this simple. That was so straightforward. Something's definitely wrong here, though. I have a feeling like you shouldn't be able to access this stuff here. Yeah, because this is the same. I don't get it. Are the bonus levels not different through each mode? It's also weird how, if you notice, like, it looks like a normal pea shooter when you're going to place it, but then it changes to retro. Again, it goes to show you, like, how they did the skins. It's weird, but whatever. Yeah, I think this is just about everything. I'm just gonna say it's a glitch, because I'm not noticing a damn difference. I don't understand what the difference is. Is there a difference? I don't think so. Even when I have bonus level selected, it doesn't, like, automatically go to it. See, that's weird. Why does it do that? I'm saying it's a glitch. I don't know what else to say. It's probably a glitch. It's probably not supposed to be that way. Like, if I do this... Look how it put me back to the bonus levels. That, I think, confirms you it's a glitch. It's not supposed to be that way. So do I do Cloudy Day levels now and just, continue that trend, or... I don't know, you know, I feel like we flipped the lever. Do we just, like... Do we say we try? No, we flipped the lever. I told you we were gonna check it out. I feel like the least I can do for you is, give you this experience. It's also cool how we gave him different voice lines for this area. We get pre-selected? We have no pre-selected. So that is interesting. Wonder how difficult it's going to get. Oh, let's just go with the basics. And what I do. This'll be fun. This is very cool how it changes all the screen. It's very cool. Wonder what else is different. The same amount of flags. Is he slightly faster? Nah, he's not. Nice. Okay, well, there's two of them, so that's a little problematic, but honestly fine. That is slightly harder than normal, though, I will say that. Another tour. Alright, well... I mean, they're coming in bigger swarms. I am immediately noticing that. You know, this may be like a hard mode. Because they are definitely coming out quicker, too. It's a good thing I got my melon bolts. I highly doubt we can do this all like first go for most of these levels, but we'll see how far we can go. I think we'll just, do like at least up to 5, because that's probably where like gets interesting, I bet. I'm not noticing any differences with the music though, which is weird because I could have sworn it was different in the trailer. Maybe it's broken from dynamic music. Oh my god! Oh, mega squish. Okay, yeah, it's definitely harder. It is, without a doubt, harder. I think we need some spike weed. Might ease a bit. Well, there's only so much you can do with brown coats, but I'm impressed how close that guy was actually getting. Well, that's that. All in all, though, it was definitely harder than the first set. Like the very first level. Of course, it wasn't too difficult, but... What in the Rockstar? What the hell was that? What was all that about? I don't know. Maybe that's part of the music change that they mentioned. That's weird, dude. I don't know if I like that, to be honest, because I'm a more fan of the classic. It was weird, bro. It was weird. Makes me feel like the music is broken.
The zombies are coming. Their brains.
Okay, well that's not working. Where I can hear the sound effect that's telling me you can't place that there. Oh, come on, butter him. Butter his ass already! Oh my god. What is wrong with you, Colonel? Finally buttered him. God damn, that took him forever. Oh, yeah, spikeweed. I love me some spikeweed. Alright, this may just be a breeze-through level. If anything interesting happens, you'll see it. If not, Jeremy, why don't you just skip us right to the end? Because I feel like we've been through this situation too many times. Yeah, I don't really like that key change. I really hate it. Okay, now we got cone heads. So this will probably be more interesting. There's actually a lot of cone heads now that I'm looking at it. Yeah, are they ever jumbled that much before? I don't think they were. By the way, I've seen a bit more love, but it's still being overrun by a bunch of hatred, so knock it off, guys. Seriously. Just appreciate what we have. Oh my god! That was instant! What the... Okay, that's definitely proven it's getting difficult. You never are supposed to see that on the second zombie. That's insanity. It would be at least the third. This is... Yeah, this is absurd, sir. You cannot be doing this to me. Who do you think you are? Oh, God. They're actually making it close. This is actually bad. Uh-oh. Okay, I might actually need to really focus. This is actually starting to get a bit of a struggle. It's not so bad yet, but it is definitely ramping up. Okay, I think we hit our point where it's starting to get easy again. It's just, you need to build up your defenses fast, and then it'll just be a cakewalk, but... The beginning is definitely harder than I recall. I also was expecting we'd gain lawnmowers and not just only have always one. At that point, is it any different than having no lawnmowers? I wonder. Is it any different? Because if anything, it just adds like a slight luck benefactor. Sorry about that. That was my sister. We were just talking. She's getting her Switch. Because we finally divvied all those things up. You know how it can be. Quick question. Would you like me to show you a Fursona chart that I'm thinking about designing for my own personal one? You know, the Fursona. You know what that is, right? Alright, whatever. I ain't ashamed of it. Do I do more twin flowers now? I don't really know. Yeah, well, I don't know. It's not gonna matter. Ooh, plants! I really don't like that sound. I don't know what it is about it. It's just that it doesn't fit PVZ for me. That I just don't like it in the slightest. I also hate that it reminds me of Neon Mix-Up Tour, because I didn't have the biggest struggle in Neon Mix-Up Tour when I was playing PVZ 2, but I just don't like PVZ 2 anymore. It was fun. Don't get me wrong. It had such great potential. But they ruined it with all this freemium crap. And that's why I hate free-to-plays and everything. It's just... EA fucking ruins everything like that. I don't know why they do this. It's because they want money. They're greedy assholes, and I hate it. And then... like, about a week ago, I wanted to go back onto it because... you know how I love boss fights, right? I love boss fights! So I went back and I wanted to do a bunch of boss fights, but then I realized that because I leveled up my plants just slightly stronger than base level, and I'm kidding you not, most of them were only at like level 2 or 3, somehow the boss fight's just too freaking easy, and I beat it in, like, no shot. With, like, no struggle. And if a boss fight, for one, is too easy, then it might as well just be a mini-boss, and mini-bosses are just not that fun. Well, most of them. Sometimes you can do a proper mini-boss, but it was just so boring, so I'm glad I silenced my notifications. I'm done with PvZ 2. This is the only way I'm playing PvZ. This is the definitive version, especially with this being a harder mode. I'm really excited to see how difficult I can get this struggle to go. Okay, well, that's really mean. You know, I really love that they decided to go with the purple, to be honest, with like, you know, the smog in the sky. Because if you haven't been paying attention to like Garden Warfare and everything, that is how they usually do it. So it really fits well. If it was any other color, it just wouldn't look right to me.
So bad.
And that is not like a, it's like a thing I'm saying because of like the fan base or because of like my personal opinion. That is a downright fact. I don't understand why some people rank like Cob Cannon to be weaker than Cabbage Bolt, or just like slightly at the same ranking. Because I honestly think Kernel Pole at most times, especially when you double it up like this, is like twice as good as Cabbage Bolt. I just don't understand why people rank it like that. I saw one guy's ranking the other day and I was like, oh, you know what, I agree with most of these rankings, but some of them I was like, Puff Shroom for an S tier? What are you talking about? And they were like, oh, you can use it to stall and stuff. But I'm like, that's just cheating at that point. I don't want to stall. I want to build like a proper defense and play the game the way it was intended. I don't like breaking the game or anything. Unless it's for mods, in which case that is totally different level of tier for all the stuff you can do for the game. Mods is fine, but hacking the game, I don't like. Cheat codes, if I have the cheat code just lying around, I'll use it. If I don't, then I'm just going to ignore it and play the game properly. Still don't like it. Okay, we're going bowling. Take this walnut. Why put walnut in your hand? Because I'm crazy. Go bowl me a winner. I will. Hopefully. This ought to be fun, actually. I hope they fix that. I love this sped up music. It was so fun. Oh no, they're getting close. Oh, I don't care. Oh, come on. If you're gonna... Thank you for giving me a coin. Thank you. Come on, where are the zombies? This is not a huge horde. These are just stronger. It's not the same. I can do the same level of difficulty, no matter how strong the zombies are. It only matters that you give me more. That's more like it. Now that's more like it. Just gotta be watching out for those vaulters. Because they could possibly be the only chance of making me die or lose my... Yeah, right there. Just did it early just so I could get him out of the way. It's my only fear. Also, apparently I figured out from my friend that head crabs are from Half-Life. Never heard of it. I mean, I haven't really heard much of it. I know it's a game, and I know it's more of a scarier type game, but that's practically all I know about it. I don't think it's from the same devs though. Like, I don't really think in the slightest it is. So I have no idea why they try to add them in like that. Shuffling his foot. Stay away. Yes, more money. Oh yeah, another thing. I know a lot of people are giving this hatred because of a few changes it is in comparison to the Game of the Year version. And I'm like, guys, I've played these different versions before. I understand why they did that. Like the bush. Some people just don't care for it. But I like it. Because I played the Xbox version quite a bit. And I loved that edition. So please do not get rid of that. Damn it, I tried to combo him. Didn't work. See now that, see what I mean? That's more difficult. See now that's more of a problem. Especially when you keep giving me exploding nuts. Stop giving me explodo nuts. Fuck off. Seriously? That's such a waste, man. And all that could have been avoided if you didn't even give me half of these explodo nuts. What is wrong with you? It's like you're trying to make me not gain as much money. Also, it makes the game way too easy. So stop doing it! Yes! Now that's more like it. Now this is more like Walnut Bowling 2 minus the disco. Of like how many zombies you'll see. This is pretty good. Ooh, chocolate. Sir, what are you doing? Oh my god, enough with the explodo nuts! This is annoying! Ugh! Can I have a normal one? Thank you very much, I'll take that. Seriously? Dude, enough of this shit. Stop it! If I can't do it that easily, then I'm gonna combo him. Enough with the explodo nuts! This is getting annoying now. And I'm not saying that because it's getting difficult. This is honestly fine. I'm just sick of seeing all these exploding nuts. Stop it! How am I supposed to get combos with all these explodo nuts? I want money, guys. I want money. I don't want to be able to win easily. I want money. That's why you play Walnut Bowling. You do it for the money. I'm on top of things. I am totally on top of things. Money! Now that's more like it. Seriously? How did I only hit one of them? You know the fun thing I realized about RIP mode? You're not guaranteed to win even though you make it to the final wave and you lost no lawnmowers. You legit have to get through all of it without being in a hint of danger. I like that actually. Because before it was like, oh, once you get to the final thing, it's over. Challenge complete. No lawnmowers lost. Good job, pal. You did it. Especially on some version where it's like no zombies will spawn in because a lawnmower went through that row and you haven't lost all your lawnmowers yet, it won't reset. It's completely different now, I love that. Yes! Yes! Give me the money! You guys will just die, and you guys will just explode. There's no comboing anymore. I told you it was easy! I told you! Ye of little faith. I haven't reached my point of being like, oh, this video is going to be somewhat interesting. I know exactly what I'm going to put for, like, to get people hooked at the beginning of the video. Besides a little clip saying, you know what we're doing? We're checking our RIP mode. Because I feel like that would just be the fucking thumbnail at this point. I'm not going to be playing games that long, though. That's the problem. If I start playing games for too long a day, then I get too much stuff and I can't get out to you in time, and then I just am stuck with a few problems. First problem being, I want to go back to said game because I miss it, and I see all the videos and I understand what my problems that I did do and how to fix them. Such as Lingo, which I was just editing yesterday, and now I'm like, oh, I want to go back to Lingo soon. Either it's me who's got balance, or it's getting slightly easier now, which is weird. Yeah, because he's supposed to come out earlier, am I wrong? Why is he coming out later? Instead, they're just sending more of them at me, and that's not a problem, because I can just use squash. So I don't know what they're doing. Nice. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, maybe 2 burrs enough. If not, I have a squash. I am not worried. Oh, he's fine. He's dead. He's out of here. Get him out of here already. I'm not sure about you, though. I think the main reason people were complaining about the bush is because they say it makes the game easier. But in my opinion, I don't think it does that at all. Because you could already see them like kind of walking out from that lane. If anything, it just makes the game like more different. Plus you have no idea what's coming out of said bush. So like, what are you talking about? I love this setup so much. This works wonders. Let me know if you use a similar strategy. I am actually curious. I'd speed it up, but it's not like you're not gonna, like, be watching this part anyway, and also I just don't want to miss any more money or sun. I kind of want to be in the moment of upgrading, you know? It's fun. I love to upgrade this stuff. It's one of the major things I miss about the other PvZ games. Is that they just don't have any more upgrading plants. Which is such a shame, because this is how you do upgrades, man. This is how you do them. Probably why I respect and love Operation Octo for how they do it as well. Because it's so similar. Well, that's a strong defense. Still don't like that music. Really don't like it. Now we have Buckethead. I was wondering when he was going to join the posse. You know, another thing that would be cool if they added in. Because it's something they have in PvZ too. If they have a button that will allow you to save your setup, and it will just be like your automatic setup, or you know, like PvZ 2 has its thing where it's like, oh, if you press this button, we'll automatically give you back all the plants you used for the last level you beat. And I love that. I love that button. And I actually do tend to use it a lot more than just like selecting when it's, well, sometimes. Sometimes I don't use it because a lot of the zombies are like, oh, I can't use it that way anymore, but I love it when you have that button, actually. I really do. I wish Operation Octo had that button, because I would use it, like, nearly every goddamn level. It's no big deal if they don't have it. I'm just saying, it would be a cool thing to add in later. It would be cool. Back to 2 flaggers. Is it because of Buckethead? That's usually what they do, actually, I've noticed. Once they add a new enemy, they're like, oh, we're not going to give you the standard big flag numbers. We're just going to give you about half of that. With just a slight extra struggle. Just so you can get used to the new enemy. I'm like, thank you, I appreciate that, but I'm cool either way. I don't need it. I don't need your charity. I'm kind of a pro. You know, I was looking through my list of some stuff when I realized I don't have as much as I wanted. Or just the stuff that I was looking at the other day, it's not as much as I was hoping. You know, for VR, because I was like, I thought there'd be more VR games than just this, but I realized that the reason behind that is because they upgraded to PSVR 2, not recently. Pretty recently, I mean. And, because of that, it has really hindered how many games they got. Because PSVR games are not compatible with PSVR 2, because it's like a different operating system and everything. I don't know why it has to be that way, but as long as they're remastering them, I'm fine with that. And at least I did find a few that do work. I found a good number, and I have a good number of stuff that can just instantly be downloaded for free once it gets here, so no worries overall, but, you know, a little upsetting because, not gonna lie, there was like a few games that did not get the remaster yet. Like Super Hot, which I would love to have a remaster of because that's a fun game. And, I don't know, just a few smaller ones that I remember seeing from, like, long ago. I can't really think of any names yet. You know? Just saying. Get those remasters out. I'm surprised we're getting more Coneheads and not Bucketheads. I don't know if the game is getting too difficult, but, I mean, like I said, the beginning is definitely getting very much so a lot more difficult. In comparison to, like, normal level of difficulty. But I don't know, maybe I'm just so good at this game in comparison that I'm just not struggling. I was expecting we were gonna yell a few times, but I haven't even found a slight opportunity where I would panic. Everything's been going great. I've been playing these games for too long. I've been playing PvZ for too long. I know the patterns, I know the strategies, I know what you want to do. And the best part about it is I've, like, never used an online guide or anything. It's all up in here, baby. It's all up in my noggin. I mean, sure, like I said, I've seen some plant raking systems and whatnot, but, I mean, that's not a guide. That's just, like, people's preferences. I have my own preferences. And I have the right to disagree with their preferences. Such as the fact that Puffstream is an S-tier plant. I'm like, no. He's a great plant and all, but I would never use him on a normal daytime level. Never. I don't know, maybe I should plant more Rosa sunflowers. Honestly, let's experiment that. Let's experiment that. That could be interesting. Like, how much more sun production would that give me? I know I do that in cloudy day, because it's like, you kinda need to. That'll do. That'll take care of him. I don't know Melon Pult's exact damage, but I think it's like double damage than most plants. Plus, it's got that splash effect, so you know it's pretty solid. I mean, it is helping a bit. I just don't know if I prefer to use it. whatever. Let's start using it. Let's start spamming sunflowers. Who knows? It may actually be the ticket to allowing me to get my strongest defense that I've always dreamt of having. Basically, the dream is if it's like, if you play survival, you know how hectic it gets. So I basically want a survival S-tier level lawn defense in a normal level. Which is absurd to do because of how fast the attacking would be outputting to kill the zombies, to be like, oh, this is gonna be impossible because you're killing the zombies too fast or you're killing them too slow. And also, you know, just time-wise, you know. I just don't think you have enough time to do it, is the main problem. That's fine. Ooh, yeah, actually, why not do that? That's pretty good. Actually, I like this strategy the more I'm using it. Yeah, I don't have to go for those expensive twin flowers. And it gives me, like, the same production. This is a good strategy, actually. Why have I not been doing this? I'm gonna start using it more. I learned from nighttime. No, not nighttime. Cloudy day. That's a good idea. And you know what? I think I want to stick with it. I like it. Look at that. We almost got 2 things of melon pulse in the back. How absurd is that? Because I'll tell you right now, it is extremely absurd. Oh, spikeweed combo. Nice. Look at, I'm getting so much sun. I would have never had to have this build up. Look at this. I got my ending result that I got from the last level even more some. This is such a good strategy. I don't think upgrading a twin flower though is the method. I mean, sure, it would kind of help, but I just don't agree with it. Actually, no, I do agree with it because of that. Oh, yes! Double twin flower production? The game recommends that you do 2 rows of sunflowers, but twin flowers? This is absurd. I am too powerful for you. This is great. This is going great. Oh my god. Melon pulse plus other melon pulse. No, winter melons plus melon pulse. Almost a 3rd row! Dude, I'm gonna use that method a lot more. That's fun, actually. Hello, we are about to launch an all-out attack on your house. Sincerely, the zombies. Thanks for the heads up. I appreciate it. Oh, damn! Now we're getting hectic! This ought to be fun.
Are coming.
Damn, that was instant, dude. Okay, now I understand what they mean by the speed. Because one thing I did notice someone said in like their videos for ranking them for the pulse and everything is that it's a slower attack speed than the pea shooters and just the normal like non-lobbers. But the thing is they give you double damage. And I think that double damage makes all the more up for it. Especially when you look at the overall stats of like the butter. And I'm also pretty sure butter does like extra damage as well. So why would you ever go back to normal lobbing a cabbage? You just wouldn't. Because it's not as good. Why are you giving me so many cherries? I don't need your cherries. I'm gonna have to start using cherries because of how much you're giving me. I'm just trying to get stuff out of here. There's too much crap. Stop it. Okay, leave me in there. That's fine. Walnut's meant to be in. I'd rather you jump over my potato mine, sir. So can you do that? Thank you. You either do or don't. Oh, that's annoying. So that's bad. Actually, I put that in the wrong spot. I want it to look nice. Sue me. I'm just keeping that there for now because I need it. Oh, for Christ's sake, stop it. Enough with these cherry bombs. I'm gonna have to waste one. Where are my pea shooters? This is ridiculous. Fuck it, I have too many cherry bombs. Oh my god, enough with the emergency plants. I don't need them. I don't need this! Why? Finally, a repeater. Now I can get rid of this old repeater. Yep, tail mine is bad. Fine, I'll use it here, because why else am I going to do with it? Yes! Now we're starting to cook. Now we're getting some gas going. It would be nice if they gave me plants that could actually fight back. Why are you giving me so many cherry bombs? I don't need these. I'm gonna start wasting them if you keep giving me more. Oh, I have nowhere else to put it. Or that I would want to. Finally, some attacking. Thank you. No, no thank you. Enough with the walnuts. The best defense is the best offense. Give me offensive. I suppose I asked for that. I just want him out of here. You want to eat that, sir? Well, apparently you cannot, because you suck. I don't know, what else do you do? Oh no, my pea shooters are getting in, I don't care. Oh my god, too many emergencies. Yes, go ahead, eat it. I don't care. He didn't even eat it. That's actually incredible. Oh, dang. How many of them? Oh, they're not that many. They're just quick. What was all the cherry bombs for? Ooh, the nighttime actually looks really cool. And newspaper right off the bat. Is that different or is that the same? Oh no. I digress, that's gonna do it. We will come back to this soon. Just not probably too soon. Oh yeah, I can't check anymore because of... Yeah, screw you. Cool. Oh, okay, so... You know what, I'll accept that, because it is supposed to be played that way. Tree of Wisdom, you got any good advice today? Let's find out. I had a dream, and it tail spikes pop balloons and drop zombies on the ground. I don't know what it means. I don't know what it means you suck! Growing aquatic plants in Zen garden is pretty much impossible without the aquarium garden, just saying. Digger zombies violate the natural order with their subterranean ways. It's only fair to use magnet shroom to steal their mining picks. You can also use potato mine, but I guess you're not smart enough to figure that out. Every day brings new challenges and opportunities. Oh, and new marigolds in Crazy Dave's shop. Okay, you know, that's kind of cool to know, but I honestly don't care at this point about the marigolds because I'm just trying to get more plants. Mushroom garden? Huh. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing, except growing mushrooms, that is. So it is not useful for absolutely nothing. Tired, depressed, ladder on tall nuts getting you down? A quick manatrum will whisk your cares away. Do you have anything useful? The tallness of tall nuts earns widespread acclaim due to their effectiveness against dolphins and pogos. All of this is common sense! How stupid do you have to be to not know this stuff? Oh, yay. The explosive force of a cherry bomb or jalapeno is more than capable of dislodging a ladder from a walnut. I figured that out on my own! It's tempting to feed all your chocolates, thinking the snail, he's such a chocolate hog, but remember, Zen garden plants like chocolate too. Yeah, I figured that out on my own. You know why? Because I like to question stuff. Torchwood fire is hotter than rage, but zombonis, screen doors, ladders, and catapults can take the heat. Oh, so you're just... Are you only telling me that torchwood is not useful for those guys? Is that what it was? All useless information, as always. Thanks for nothing. Why do I bother giving you this tree food if you're just gonna... You're gonna give me nothing. I'll buy fertilizer, because that's more useful. Might as well buy the fucking marigolds. There's nothing else to buy. I don't know what that said. And I couldn't even make sense of it in time either. If you rely on upgrading plants' survival endless, be actually aware that they get more expensive the more you have on your lawn. Yeah, I know. Because I played endless once. The imps and iZombies seem weak, but they're speedy and great for fetching that last brain when you've cleared the least of the opposition. Yeah, again, common sense, which you find out if you play it. Have you met my cousin? If you type tricked out, don't be surprised if you see something wacky happen to your lawnmowers. It won't. Try a pause menu toggle instead. It doesn't do that anymore, buddy. It doesn't do that because it's not there. Because apparently they haven't added it in yet. So please add it in. So that would actually make sense. Magnets will whisk away ladders. Oh no shit, because, hey, the ladder, if you listen carefully and you look at it, it's made of frickin' metal. So of course Magnetron would just use it easily like that. Come on. Thank you for feeding me. I'm out of new wisdom for now, but I might have some more if you grow me tall enough. Thank you for feeding me. I'm just speed reading through it because it's just the same thing over and over again. I never realized it was 50 feet and then this starts to happen. Which also goes to show you how many tips they actually planned on giving you. The devs are apparently not good at tip giving. They're not good at it. Seriously, all this is just common sense so far. What is wrong with you? This tree is useless. It's just eating up all my money. Why do I bother feeding you? Why do I bother? I'll tell you why. It's that trophy. That 100 feet tall trophy. That's all I want. And then I'll just keep giving you my money because I'm just curious to see how far you can grow. But I'm just saying you're lucky I'm such a curious guy. Otherwise I'd never be doing this. I just want to grow it to 80. I just want that number to be even. I'm sick of looking at it like that. It's disgusting. There you go. And there you go. Where is it? It's like... Towering Wisdom. We're actually really close to that one. Probably in our session or two, and I'd probably get it. Especially when you look at the Zen Garden, it's like, oh, give me some coinage. That's gonna do it for today. For Replanted, I hope you've enjoyed watching RIP mode, finally. I want to note, finally. And I think the plan will be, next time, either continue RIP mode, because apparently you can save your progress, and I love that. Because I was actually really worried that you might not be able to. Or, I go back to Cloudy Day. Because there are 2 levels left of that, and honestly, I know I came with it with a bit of a struggle, but I think I have a plan coming back to it. Especially for the final 2 levels. I think they're honestly going to be really tricky, but I think I can do it. And then, let's see, what we got left? We got RIP, we have Cloudy Day, and apparently the bonus levels are just not included in RIP because they're just practically the same. Let me know if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure they're practically the same thing. And it's a glitch and it shouldn't be allowed to be accessed that way, which is just weird because the gravestones even look different, so it's like trying to hint at you. It's like, oh, these are totally different, but it's not. It's not. It's not. Then there's iZombie Endless, there's Survival, and getting every other straggling of the trophies, including killing a Yeti, which I really, really want to do. And then after that, it's either going to be we continue off with waiting for the next update, or we just come back as soon as someone gives me a proper challenge and they have all the perimeters. So I'm just going to still wait for the perimeters. If I get the perimeters, then next time will be a challenge video. Because I would love to accept said challenge. But if you're not going to send me all the parameters yet, after I've specifically told you certain things that could break the challenge and whatnot, then what am I supposed to do besides, wait? What am I supposed to do? Anyway, yeah, with that said, peace out, gamers. Peace out, gamers. That's how you're supposed to do it. You do it, you slam it. Bam, peace out. I think I forget to do that sometimes because I'm just, not in the zone or anything. I don't know. Anyway, I digress. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. And with that said, again, let me know if you have any challenges or whatnot, because I would love to try said challenges out. I love challenges for games. Especially PvZ. I would love to see a bunch of challenges for that. Anyway, see you next time.